What's up, madlang people? Yep, I'm back once again. This is Megan from Megana Feedbacks. If you're just new to my channel, I've changed the name. Before it was Atao Feedbacks, and now it is Megana Feedbacks. And yes, I am Megan, who is the virtual character of the creator and the ones making feedbacks. Anyways, today, if you've been clickbaited with the thumbnail of the most intriguing anime of spring 2022, then welcome. And if you're just new here, please do subscribe, like, and share this video so that other people would see it and I could have 1,000 subscribers. I hope you would all help me reach that 1,000 subscriber this 2022 so that I could continue making feedbacks for you all. And without further ado, let's have our feedback for this episode. So winter 2022 has been 3 weeks out, I think, and the spring 2022 has also been out. And of course, you've been hearing these very beautiful animes or very phenomenal animes such as Spy X Family and Kaguya-sama. Shikimori is not just a cutie. I think that's mostly the phenomenal animes that I've been saying on my Twitter AniTweet. And if you do want to follow me on my AniTweet, I also post manga panels there and also some thoughts about what I read. Then follow me on In Silence We Read at Twitter. Anyways, let's go. So for the most intriguing spring 2022, before we go to that, the MC here has a similarity. They're not really the same, but he have a similarity between Kyotaha Ayanakoji from the Classroom of the Elite and Hachiman Hikigaya from Oregairu. He also have a similarity with our very own Hotaro Oreki from Yoka, which it's already 2022 and probably there won't be any second season any longer. What a sad life. So the main character on this intriguing anime is Yuichi Katagiri from the ongoing anime Tomodachi Game. Okay, so if you're not really familiar with the Japanese word, Tomodachi is translated into English as friends. So it's like if in English it's called Friends Game, where friends do fight for money. It has a similarity between Squid Game, and people would probably point out that they got, Tomodachi Game got the inspiration with Squid Game. But just know that Tomodachi Game already had 2 live actions on 2017, and the manga was published in 2013. So if you're gonna make your own assumptions about them being similar and being a copyright on Squid Game, you have to better keep the 2 apart. So the only thing about Yuichi Katagiri is that he's more twisted rather than smart. And he's also ruthless, even if he's friends with the so-called friends that he had. He doesn't think twice about punishing them. For the punishment, I'm not gonna further elaborate because I'm also an anime watcher. I haven't really read the manga yet or watched the live action yet, but just to know that when you search for Tomodachi game, you'd see spoilers up ahead. So, just giving you the warning. To further explain what Tomodachi game is, there's this synopsis from Annalist. Let me just read it to you. So, Tomodachi game is where Katagiri Yujiichi believes that friends are more important than money. But just know that Katagiri Yujiichi is also very poor. But he also knows the hardships of not having enough funds. He works hard to save up in order to go on the high school trip because he has promised his four best friends that they will all go together. However, after the class money is all collected, it is stolen. Suspicion falls on two of Yuichi's friends, which is Sawaragi Shiho and Shibe Makoto, because they were like the class representatives back then. And of course, if you were the class president, your classmates would give you the money for your class field trip. And on their hands, it was stolen. Soon afterward, the five of them are kidnapped and they woke up in a strange room with a character from a short-lived anime, which is very creepy actually. Like in the Squid Game, there was on the red light, green light, there was this creepy character who's actually killing those people. But on this one, it's more creepier because it actually talks and converse with them. Apparently, one of them has entered them into a friendship game in order to take care of their massive debt. But who was it? And what did they have such a debt? Could they have stolen the money from class to pay for entry into the game? Katagiri and his best friends will have to succeed in psychological games that will test or destroy their faith in one another. When I was actually watching the first three episodes, which is the first two episodes are already out, the first two, because it's updates every week, was very much intriguing that I did consider reading the manga eventually. But I feel like watching it and having this theories on your head rather than being spoiled is better. So I got through it, and on episode 3, spoiler alert, I mean, if you've been here and you've been curious as to what's intriguing in anime, I'm just gonna give you a bit of spoiler. So on episode 3, they would portray the one guy, because there were 3 guys and 2 girls, there were 5 best friends, as the perpetrator. But when I was actually searching something about the manga, I learned that he wasn't really the perpetrator, and the girl, which I've been eyeing to be the suspect, was really the suspect. So she actually did pretend to be also innocent and kind, but then don't really know the details, but he was the traitor among them. So if you're very curious as to what's gonna happen between the anime, you could read the manga. But if you're also someone like me and loves to watch animes, you could wait for weeks and weeks. Or if you do want to let it finish, then you should do so. Anything that fancies your mind. Well, that's actually all for the most intriguing anime of spring 2022. And that is Tomodachi. So better be ready because it's actually for, I think it's actually 18 for plus because it's SPG where cheating and stuff would happen, and there were also sexual harassments and stuff. But if you're curious and intrigued, then that's the main purpose of this anime feedbacks. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe, like, and share. And if you want more anime feedbacks, then please do click the bell button. That's all for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye!